ranking. Good to remember how we were splitting everybody up. Hi, Shelby. Are you already at work? Hey, Philo, how you doing? I'm good. I've no service in the spot, but I love you. I love you too. Alright. Okay, so this is where stuff had started getting a little risky, right? So I think we're going to try to get this team back here. This team's going to fight, and then we're going to have them meet up with us. That'll take... Well, we're going to have the leper meet up with us, right? Maybe both. I don't know. Can we wait? If this... That's one. That'll... And then this will be two. No, we can't wait that long. Well, the leper can get there quickly enough, but we need to be able to, like, one... That, and then two over here. Hey, Spectre, how's it going? These guys are both going to fight. These guys can move, I suppose, so we might want to... do they need to rest? Duelist. Occultist needs a little bit of a rest, so let's move these guys down, just to give them... Get them better position to deal with... Probably going to end up with a siege down here at some point soon. But we're just going to try to navigate through here as quickly as possible without taking too much shit. Do I still have any flares on this team? I don't have any flares. Oh, I do, actually. I think I have the veteran flare. I have one, like, or partisan flare, not veteran flare. So we should be okay if we really need it. So that should be fine. And then, I mean, we do need to try to kill more things. Like, we need to get more of the body parts, but we'll be all right. Party of 3, yeah. We're rocking the party of 3. Okay, so let's take a look at food.
Spend what you can. For wealth no
We should also probably try to grab some...
Indeed it ever did.
Oh, that's gonna cost too much, isn't it? But we also have wild tea, which is... Oh. Getting rid of Thantophobic would be really nice. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. Really messed us up earlier. So that was super fun. We're gonna end up going through either the catacombs or the sluice, so I'm gonna be hopeful that we'll be okay on money soonish. Pull chain is good. Let's give him the signal flare just in case we really need it. Everybody's eaten. I don't have anything to afford in upgrades here. I don't really have any money. Baubles, I don't think is worth anything.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
Yeah, this is already like spooky, right? I can't tell you how much I'm enjoying like just having to split my team up and figure out where the heck I'm taking them. I think it's a really enjoyable thing. I don't think I'm getting any value out of the poultice thing. If I'm, well, maybe. I mean, we got 5 soothing poultices. It just seems odd that that's the only poultices we seem to be generating, but oh well. Who died? Nobody, Thanador. Nobody. We're on kingdoms, so we've split our team up to accommodate multiple sieges going on. This needs to be fixed. So I think I did that before we left, but it didn't save. Those two are moving. Yeah, the good thing about them being the way these guys will be okay. They have the 2 partisan signal flares. I'm not super worried about it. Seeing the Tundra lair boss, Nox, if I get to it, then sure, but we can't guarantee it'll spawn, and I can't just, I don't know, we'll try to, but I would love to see the boss, but it's hard to showcase stuff in this because you just never know where you're gonna end up. All right, let's go ahead and travel.
Mud and rain, resignation and death.
Very early gaming. How's it going, Randy?
This land is truly barren.
How's your blood moon runs going? I'll eventually get to Blood Moon. One day. Still trying to get my grasps on the basics of this. David, how's it going?
War. Rewards only.
Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, we're gonna avoid the Shambler's Altar with 3. And Vestal and Hellion being 2 of them. Probably not the best idea. So, we should take a Shambler on at some point just because I'm fairly certain that's how you get the pet to spawn. You want to get the Shambler's pet, the Shambler spawn pet. That's how you get it, is by killing a Shambler. Or at least it's one of the, I think that might be one of the ways to get it, but scouting doesn't do much for us. We'll take the resources. Might as well try to keep our inns fairly upgraded. I feel like somebody's getting more resources for some reason. Oh wow, she's got tireless. That's really good. I mean, she can only get up to 30% fatigue, which is really nice. I guess I wonder if with her hero upgrade, she might be able to get even lower than that. Perfect Ridgeline was ruined yesterday. No inns or heroes lost, but a single militia who missed Abomination kill on Alpha because of a stupid berserk. Ah, oh well.
They had honor once.
Rip that run.
Now they have nothing.
We'll take the fight. We're in decent condition. I don't think this is going to be the end of us. I say as we get like double bullseye Barret. We do have sturdy enemies, which doesn't make this fight any easier. Thankfully, he did not go for order volley, because that could be, well, that could be bad. I'm going to try my best to avoid using the militia until we absolutely have to. Good misses. When blind is actually... There's order volley. I, of course, went on the one that wasn't close to death. And, of course, the blind didn't stick. Okay. All right. Now we're getting to the fun. So we can either kill or we can Divine Comfort. Let's go for the... Well, it's not even a guaranteed kill. Okay, let's go for Divine Comfort. We'll get the kill of Hellion. She can toe-to-toe. This won't do anything. Nope. I mean, it literally won't do anything. We can toe-to-toe here for the kill. Which will taunt his damage at least, which is good. And then is it piercing or serrated? Serrated. Good dodge. Could have been worse. Nice hit. Can we kill here? Pretty likely. There we go. All right. Fun. Great start. Love that. I love that for us. It's so good for us. Administrations here. Is it worth it? First impression of the game wasn't good, but 1 year later, I want to know how it's changed. Lucas, it's changed dramatically. It's definitely a lot better than it was even on initial release, like we're talking 1.0 release, just as far as like smoothness and balance and all that fun stuff. But I would definitely recommend checking out the Kingdoms game mode that just came out this week. If you're a diehard Darkest Dungeon 1 fan and you're trying to find, you know, this is something that you'd enjoy, this game mode may be a bit more up your alley. But I would say it's definitely worth it, but I'm also biased. Like, I just love this game, so, and I have since early access. I may not be the best person to ask. Focus fire just ends up stacking, which is something. Good crit. And Hellion heal herself. Nope. Hey, Penguin Hat, how's it going? Can we get the kill before Death before Dishonor? We can. All right. There we go. Vestal's looking a little rough, but she'll be all right. She's a big girl.
Weighty gloom, a spark.
Clenching freaking claws. Alrighty. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. I actually don't... This right now is a really good combination for us. Just so we get the additional damage, but we'll figure out where we want to put that. That's an amazing trinket to find, though. Yeah, we have another fight. I'm just not super keen on the idea of a fight, but we'll be alright. We have a lot of really solid trinkets in our inventory right now. We just need to kind of get them to the right people. My boredom has been cured. I'm glad I could help. I'm glad I could help, Yuki. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, they all want to fight. Look at our torch. What's our torch at? Oh, it's black as pitch. Oh, God. I don't know how ambushes work in this game mode. But we seem to be getting this a lot. To our domain of the damned. Oh, this is not a great fight. Oh, this is definitely not a great fight. All right. I think I'm gonna try to focus down the knight, honestly. You know what? We're calling in reinforcements. Four straight rounds of endless babies. Oh God, that sounds like a good time. God damn it. Pardon my bad typing here. Yeah. What are you trying to say? I love that he actually, like, his ability is a cleave. I find that, like, a really nice little thing to see. We're gonna try to keep this guy alive. God, they're bleeding for 4. That's crazy. Fun fact number 14 from the Book of Fun Facts. This is bad. On average, South Koreans are 4 centimeters taller than North Koreans. There you go. There's your fun fact. She'll be fine, because she'll just get low enough health. This poor guy. At least he can't get stressed, I suppose. That's that. We got that going for us. Should apply the burn, which is only going to make this attack hit even harder. Please don't crit. Please don't crit. Okay, that's fine. Thank God we got rid of Thantophobic, though. Holy shit. Because she would have just melted down otherwise. Everything's okay. She won't bleed out, which is good. That guy served his purpose, all right? He did his job, and he did it well. But Heroes Nets, I don't see how... I'm gonna run the same 4 or 5 heroes for it, and I don't see how to vary it. It's hard to, Yuki. It's better now that they've changed the fight. And they've made it a little easier, but it's still restrictive. You still need damage to the back row. You still need damage to the front row. There's just not much else to do that, really. Ah, can't game block. Right. That item is really potent, just because it lets you reposition without any, like, issues.
Slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
A little bit of fatigue going on here. Nice hit. They changed. Yeah, they did. There was a major update to Act 2. I would definitely check patch notes because it has been nerfed significantly. All right.
There is comfort in company.
Why is there core? We called in reinforcements. A guy. We called in a guy. You know. Can I do? There's physically no way, unless we crit, for me to do enough damage to kill this guy. That's unfortunate. We were so close, even with the crit. My political stance on dash hounds. I think we need more of them.
Until the next
That was a rough fight.
put before you.
Yeah, I called in John Dungeon, and then John Dungeon fucking died. John Dungeon was like, bleh, 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 bleh. I need to get all my cussing out now because I have my sponsored stream later today, so I gotta get all the vibes out, you know, all the. I'm not allowed to cuss on my officially sponsored stream. What's my opinion on Pokemon? It's a cool franchise. I never got into it. I watched the original show when I was a kid. I never really collected the cards. I never played the games much. I think I played like Pokemon Yellow. That was about it.
But will it be enough?
Rough patches deal additional wheel damage. Yeah, this is because of Deluge. Yeah. This is the second time we've gotten that one. All right, so we've got 2 sieges that we have to complete today. So let's see how this goes. Please don't be a rock claw. Please don't be a rock claw. Okay.
Let them come. Let them break against the bulwark of our defense.
Getting 2 of these guys is definitely a bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, calling in the ability to call in reinforcements definitely helps out a ton. Oh my god, these guys are brutal, dude. This is not really how... Okay, I actually can't kill him, which is great. Good miss. That'll kill him. Good crit. Honestly, those abilities that just stress, like, are kind of goated for us. Especially if you could guard them off, because it's like, well, you're not really doing anything, are you? Thankfully, we have this trinket, which making her, like, oh god. For some, I thought that was the leper that died for a second. I was like, oh, okay. More! Okay, 2 arbalists. That's great for the heals.
A calculated generosity. But a welcome one nonetheless.
Yeah, fortunately, we do not care about their mental health. Or actual health, or anything, really. Honestly, I wish we'd spawn in. I wish you could, like, kind of control what you spawn in by where you're positioned. But I guess you would always spawn in arbalists for the most part. Outside of having a team that had, like, one person only. We'll take the free heals for now. These ladies really do be mean mugging. It's an honor to fight alongside such a man. Sure, we'll let her regen. I don't know what she can do in rank 3, but we're about to find out. Oh, she can do... That's not bad, dude. That's not a bad ability at all. Dude, these arbalists are fucking strong as shit, dude. At least these level 2 ones are pretty damn good. We may have lost John Darkest Dungeon.
A master stroke.
Okay, of course that crit. But we survived.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Right.
Gangrenous bestial wretches.
And another one.
They have
And
no
another one.
land.
2 sieges knocked out in a day is pretty good.
Yeomanry fight harder alongside leaders they admire.
Man, getting the blindness stick on these guys can be a little tough. 65% chance to crit, 55% chance to crit. I'll try to land the dots. Yep, he's here. He's just he's been hiding over at this inn. God. I will say, I feel like the more I fight these guys, the more they kind of resist literally everything I throw at them, besides some dots. I'm like, it just gets a little irritating after a while. Oh, he does have Slugger, doesn't he? Yeah. We are at escalation 2, yes. These guys melt your backline if you let them. Is he dead? He's almost dead. Who's going? This guy? I'm gonna pull him. That didn't help us. Didn't mark him, which is nice, but... Oh. Some sound glitching, super fun. Hey, Nimsh has a gun. God damn it. Morbin time. Type that clip. Oh, I did. Yeah, it's great. Names, thank you for subbing. I appreciate ya. God damn it. Unlikely that blight's gonna stick.
Effective.
That bad? I mean, a bomb's no, he's not a bad guy. He's just a little guy, you know.
Small foundation of trust.
Please help with the ddII update cravings. I'm glad that I can at least help a little bit. I'm sorry that you're having to deal with it. He did the little guy. You know, he did the little guy.
In the beyond.
Everybody healed up here. They may have to go like right into. Fucking hell, dude. 25 damage. They might have to go into another fight fairly soon, so. Abomination is Jekyll if Jekyll is actually chill, yeah. Alright, that's 2 sieges knocked out. Everybody gets the thankfully everybody gets the heal after the siege, which is nice. Now we can start thinking about moving some people around and figure out what we want to do with them. So, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, can I wait a day? If I wait a day, I can get Leper over here in a day. He won't take any fatigue damage because he has Traveler. And then he will be able to meet up with our team over there. Right there. And then I'm going to start the process of moving everybody over here. Or at least somewhat over here. Okay.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory.
Wimini, why? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
The damned.
He can stay there for a little bit. I imagine we're gonna have some sieges pop up tomorrow. We'll let Runaway doesn't need to chill. We'll get her up. We'll get Runaway up here, just so everybody's kind of in the middle, and then we can figure out where we want to go from there. We really need to get this taken care of. We do have level 2 partisans there, but they're not gonna do that great, honestly. How are we doing on resources? We're okay on resources right now. Okay. We're gonna try to avoid. This will also be a good time for us to distribute trinkets if we can get everybody in one in. This now popped up in my feed. Yes. Yes. It's never ending. Never ending. Oh, this is fun. I'm really I'm glad that whole splitting things up thing worked, and we were able to actually get our team together where we wanted them to be. Maps here comes Mr. Yeah, it's very. I think it's gonna be very replayable, especially once the other quests are added in, like the bloodsuckers and the coven. I'm hoping. What I hope. This is my hope, is that those quest lines that they have are distinct enough and dynamic enough in how they work that each campaign feels like a different challenge, right? And it's not just like, oh, okay, I'm doing the same quest just with different artwork on the quest things and also some different enemies, right? If they end up doing it that way and have also add a few more maps as they go, like if we end up with 6 maps total by the time all of the campaigns are done, 5 or 6 maps, I'd be pretty happy. If they can figure out some maybe unique things, maybe they can add in some diagonals or just there's probably a lot of stuff that they can do, but once they've kind of backed away and let the game sit for a bit and figured out what it is that they want to do with it. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna rest for a day. Is what we're gonna do. We're gonna let the leper get here. That's gonna count this down to 1, and then we're gonna travel over there. We will probably end up with a siege happening in the meantime. That's just kind of bound to happen, honestly. But it is what it is. Never beat the 3rd confession boss. I definitely recommend going back and checking it out. There's a lot to love with it. I'm also kind of keen to not... We could upgrade this just so they get more health and fatigue heal. Let's go with that. Because they're going to be resting here for a day, so that's going to heal their fatigue up. 20% fatigue, -2 stress. Yeah, that's a good upgrade for sure. For sure. And then we're going to end up with Leper on our team. He's going to be very helpful. We'll have, quite a few self-heals.
For wealth no longer has meaning.
I'm going to buy some bread. Even though it's expensive, we're gonna buy it.
More arrive,
Country Claws Leper, yeah, we could do that.
And glory
Smurf Taper, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Brilliant username, by the way. So, okay, we're gonna rest. I'm not gonna spend any mastery. We have 12 mastery. I don't have any mastery to spend. I'm actually saving the mastery, right? The goal being that everybody meets up here, and then from there we can kind of like distribute a lot of mastery points, get everybody kind of feeling pretty good, and then we don't have to worry as much when we send people off, right? So, all right, let's hope nothing crazy happens.
The kingdom clings tenuously to order.
Forerunner Hurrick continued her pleas that survivors not seek out the remains of loved ones devoured by creatures on the roads. However precious the mementos, the threat is simply too high. Scouts have marked the paths near all game trails, so they might be safely avoided. Of course, this has would-be treasure hunters salivating. Bonus looted creature dens, more scouting, more creature dens. We're probably going to find a creature den. Okay, there is a siege.
An inn is under siege.
We have 5 days to deal with that siege. I'm not super worried about it. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Want to meet up here. I guess we can have a cultist kind of come down too. Yeah, we're gonna underground travel, yeah. So we'll let them. Thankfully, they're here. We also have defenders here, so I'm really not like super worried about that one. Leper is here now, so let's make sure we put him on the team. This is something you have to do, otherwise he will end up not here.
Energized. A new ally for the Outriders.
He's not really slow enough to get that technically, but it's okay. I also don't think Stonemount is actually giving him anything, right? So I don't know if Apron's really the right call for him either. It's just gonna lower his healing received, and I don't think that's a great option for us right now. So let's go ahead. We're gonna take off the flares because they're not gonna be super helpful for us right now. Let's give him that, and let's give him stress reduction. That's fine, or mitigation. Everybody rested up. Everybody's like fully fatigued. Oh yeah, Stonemount withstand. Yeah. No, you guys are right. I am the crazy one. I'm the crazy one. All right. Well, it depends. And let's just see where we're going. So we're going here. It's a catacombs. Another catacombs. Okay, we haven't had a sluice yet. I avoided the sluice last time because I wanted to show the catacombs off, but now I kind of want to see the new sluice. So yeah, we will need to reposition. Also, if you guys... There he is! There he is! I was about to say, if you guys wait long enough, the Leviathan pops up. It's such a dumb little Easter egg. Look at him. Look at this little guy. He's got both eyes. He looks so derpy, dude. Like, it just looks goofy. It looks goofy AF. So funny. I wish they did that with all the bosses, but it kind of makes sense that he's like in the water. But yeah, it's funny. Just a little Easter egg. I don't think he pops up unless you're like looking at him. Like I think it doesn't pop up unless you're like in here. Because now he's not popping up at all. He's also he's also massive if you're comparing him to like his surroundings, right? He's just a pixel tall, yeah. There he is. Maybe you have to like hang out here for a little while, and then he starts. Once you start moving on the map, it kind of stops it. Anyway, all right. To the catacombs we go. Yeah, I think we're okay. We've got a we don't have like the most mobile team in the world, but it should be okay. We just have to be cautious with the slime and stuff. We do have the advanced stratagem, or whatever it's called.
These ancient sepulchres ooze with the gelatinous night soil of 1,000 corpses.
These two both want to be in rank 1, but we'll let them. They can both hit pretty hard. Yeah, no, Snowmount's great. It's just I was just on this team. Like we don't have Abomination right now, so. Oh, the barks the militia use when you have heroes to them makes the world. Yeah, they all have like specific barks for each hero. Oh, that was terrifying. So like they kind of like have like it kind of tells you how the people feel about the heroes, which I think is really cool. Wow, we got 3 stimulating poultices out of that. That's crazy. All right, we got to think about our relationships here. You can take the hit the most. Let's go for it. Them drugs. It is such a cool mini region. It's a very cool mini. Oh. Not really who I want to see right now, but I'm cool with keeping him up front. My first Blind Eye switch, it was 0 moves, 0 corpse removal team. It was not a good time. I ended up getting to kill 7 Oh, really? I have not gotten that one yet, so kudos to you on that one. Unfortunately, we don't have a way to like stop the torchlight from going down, so I will say I feel like this guy is a little maybe too beefy and how much damage he does for like a support-ish enemy, you know what I mean? Like
A brilliant conclusion.
Give that combo up on him. Thankfully, he's blind, so that helps. Hopefully, he misses at least one of his attacks here. Or not. I also don't like the fact he gets 2 turns. Oh, fuck me. That's unfair, dude. That's actually unfair. That's an insane amount of healing. What do I do in that situation? Like... Oh, and he's immobilized. Great.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Haven't found any yet? I mean, anything that lets you move. Oh, we're... Oh, for fuck's sake, seriously? I don't think we can kill him. Unless we can stop him from doing seepage again. Oh, fuck off. A crit token, really?
This is no time to falter.
Okay, I think we might die. I think we might lose the run here. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose the run. If I lose 4 heroes, we're done. We're toast. That's game over, unfortunately. Oh yeah, we can retreat. You guys are correct. I need to remember that retreating is an option. See if we can get her healed up a little bit. No, we need to head out. Good call. Very good call. That was too dangerous a fight. We were not positioned for that. That was a very good call. Thank you. I completely forgot the retreat was like even an option. Okay. All right. Rough start. Yeah, Cryptkeeper is a brutal enemy, and him getting a 30 heal there, just like, I mean, that just set us. As retreat work, it's just a % chance. It was in that case, it was a 66% chance to leave. It just stresses your whole team out. You don't get any loot, obviously. Yeah, it does stress your team out. I don't know if it gives you a penalty for relationships, but. Spiders and slimes, sign me up, baby. Yeah, it's definitely very like ddII, like old D&D like reference. This kind of slime, this like cubular deal. I'm gonna probably try to solemnity him. My immersion is ruined. Were you really immersed in the first place? I don't have a corpse clear, so this is going to be a little interesting. Gelatinous cube, yeah. It's cubular! There's no adjacent corpse, so as long as we keep them separate, it won't turn into a big one. And then we got slime from the ceiling slime there, so... If we move, that'll reduce some of the slime. Still at that solemnity level yet.
Squandered.
Good miss. That'll remove the slime again. There we go. Reduce some of the stress.
Comfort in company.
She's gonna get slimed in a couple rounds. Or whoever's in rank 1 is gonna get slimed, I should say. Gelatinous dodecahedron when? Yeah.
Stumbling and stupefied.
It's got a skeleton inside of it? Ugh. I don't like skeletons. Skeletons are cool. We like skeletons. Skeletons. She's about to get slimed, guys. He does have corpse clear. You're right. We need to move him up front. That is a very solid point. We can use Vestal to move him. Not worried about it right now. We also don't need to clear the corpse right now, but. Oh, not quite yet. We can't. That's okay. Made myself some gelatinous cube soap. Interesting. I really don't want to use my consecration
But effective.
quite yet. Okay, these guys we have to be a little. These guys we have to be a little spooked about because they are in bad position. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna battle ballot him forward. I'll remove this. I'm gonna try to move him. Okay, that didn't actually help us, did it? Damn it. You do get, yeah, you do get rewards for destroying corpses in the catacombs, yes. As long as they're, I think they have to be slime, I don't know. But you do get rewards for it, yeah. God damn it. I'm really trying to keep these guys separated so they don't just generate another slime, but it is what it is. No. Should burn. Okay, so the slime's dead. That's, oh, he's gonna eat the corpse instead. There are a lot of, especially on the big slime. The big slime has some crazy, funky, like little details in it with like the corpse and everything, like slipping in and out. Yeah, move her forward to get rid of the slime. Did we get rewarded for them eating the corpse? I didn't even pay attention to that. If we did, that's funky. Ah, I was hoping that would miss, obviously, but it is what it is.
A slow dissection.
What burned in there? Pyromaniac, yeah. We got one whole bauble. All you need in life is a little bauble. Remember, at the end of this region, we do have a siege we have to deal with, so we need to be like in decent tip-toppy shape, because otherwise the shit's gonna get wild. We can probably stand to lose a hero. The only hero we can't stand to lose is Jester. If Jester dies, we're pretty much out of the game, because we don't have any other reliable stress healers, besides Sanctuary on Vestal, which is not reliable. Good morning, Rose. How's it going? I don't even have Sanctuary equipped. I don't know why I have Handle. Oh, I have Handle Light because when we were, we had her in rank like 3 or whatever, consistently, or rank 2 or whatever. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and Solemnity here. Stress heal here. Make Carcass spam rail. Well, we could. That is an option. It's not the best option, but it's an option. We'll do this just to potentially pop a relationship proc, but we didn't get it. We should get extra loot because of the modifier. Hey! Oh, that's pretty good. That's very good. Well, I say that. I guess it's still +1 dealt, right? We're very rarely gonna have the torchlight at max, but a pet. A pet, yes indeed, a pet. We can go ahead and put upgraded Sanctuary on. It's gonna be useful. How are we doing on Torchlight? We are, like, at the low light level, so we may want to consider putting on Blacklight Lantern just to have it. Oh, Corpse Clear is going to be huge as well. I didn't even think about the fact we have a Corpse Clear thing, so. Now we can finally equip a pet, which will be nice. And it's a heal pet, too, so that gives us options, which is really good. How we doing? We're doing good, Paizo. We're doing good. You just stole a baby from its mother, you monster. I know. I know, I'm a horrible, horrible person. All right, let's see how this fight goes. Hopefully it's not Crypt Keeper again. If so, we might need to run. Okay, Quad Slime we can deal with. If you can't pet a pet, is it really a pet? I don't know. Now we're getting a little too philosophical for me. I mean, the benefit of it being a corpse is that they at least it can't make him into it can't make him into freaking a size 2 slime immediately. But the fact that they can do cytokinesis on round 1 is a little annoying to me. Like, come on, at least give me like 1 round of like, hey, you can kind of murk him if you want to. The biggest issue with this is that they, because there's so many of them, it's difficult to like counter which one's gonna cytokinesis. Yeah, and then they perfusion, right? Actually, an insanely dangerous fight when I think about it. Achievement hunting? No, we're not. We'll achievement hunt eventually. I'm. See, like, I don't know, man. I like these enemies. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like they can be a little much. That's okay. These guys also both get 2 abilities, so that's fun. It should fuse to a size 4. Hey, whose side are you on right now, huh? Thankfully, they're realistically not that, like, heavy on health. Like, they only have 38 health, which isn't crazy, but... It resists. That's a lot of slime. Good miss. To remove the corpse. No blind. That's annoying. But works for me. Ow. These guys are pretty brutal, man. They can mess you up real quick. This whole region is the definition of pretty brutal. I thought we were done. I lied. This is letting me off the stress here.
Fight through the fatigue.
Oh boy. Lots of fun.
One pleasant in the extreme. This work is
We are getting good resources though, so that's right now we're doing okay on the resources, so we'll be able to get some good upgrades and stuff. We have a lot of baubles, which is nice. I don't remember what that inn has upgrades for, but I think it's a pretty upgraded inn that we're going to, so we should be. Oh, we're also out of torchlight, so I need to buy some damn glimmers. I don't know what happens. Do we get ambushed? Is that a thing? I don't really know. -2 food for this. Yeah, we can afford the 2 food. As long as it doesn't take the bread. Please don't take the bread. Oh. Okay. All right. Fuck. How do we deal with this the best way? Honest to God, we pass her. We have to get a leper up, right? And then we do this. Are you assembling as an exemplar? Yeah, we're trying to. We're getting there. Okay, Tarantism. That could be good or bad. I guess at this point, we might as well just go for that, because it's not like we're lowering the torch anymore. So at least now we get the buff. Plus, what was that? Plus some amount of damage. Plus 20% damage.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
He's almost dead, but triple spitter is a weird fight for sure. Immediate Tarantism is just my favorite. I do have upgraded Adrenaline Rush, which is good. Hey, Ballas, how's it going? Bit by bit, we'll get through this fight. I'm not super worried about it. We've already killed 2 of the spiders. We're not, like, in the worst condition I've been in my life. I'm not feeling great, but we're alright. Get the stress down.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
God, Tarantism squared. Oh, okay. I guess that's a good way to get rid of the blind. No time to finish due to work. So damn hard to focus on work if you work from home when you forget. Yeah, I used to work from home. I know that life very well. You end up in that situation where you're just like, oh God, maybe I could just not. Yeah, they're either super easy or they're terrible. It's really no in between, right? Okay, Vestal should be able to ministrations here. Yeah. Do we need to move anybody? Oh yeah, that's ministrations. Clandestine Cape has done some serious work for us through the course of this run. Considering the fact how valuable Jester is for us, we legitimately cannot risk him dying. That was a waste of consecrations.
The slow suffering begins.
I will say the blind tokens, the 10% chance to blind us right now is definitely a thing. That's causing me some pain right now. Okay, this isn't the worst match in the world outside of double cube, but you know, double cube do be cubing. Didn't help that we spawned blind on everybody there. In fact, God damn, 10% chance. Come on. And of course they resisted that. That's great. Okay, that worked in my favor. That split them, so we don't have to worry as much about them turning into goopy McGoops over there. Yeah, cytokinesis all you want, you freaking gooper. You gooper, you. All right, guys. Nice.
Straightforward and effective.
This is just annoying as hell. Yeah, it is an annoying fight for sure. But we shall survive, and that's really what matters. I'm concerned about the corpse value that this slime has right now. Yeah, okay. There it is. Do not want big slime.
Heavy hindrance.
Can I kill that corpse? No. Okay. Hey, now we have the goops. God, we are fucking diseased to shit right now. So bad. Guys, isn't this a fun environment to be in? Isn't this super fun? Are we all enjoying ourselves? I feel like they should eventually stop spawning a corpse, but I guess technically the corpse just stays there. They just bring the slime around it, so like it makes sense. When you wish the worms did eat a corpse, absolutely. Like, please eat the corpse, Mr. Worm. Please don't eat the corpse, Mr. Okay, good old quivering hack. Since you name the goops, I can blame you every time I get it. Absolutely, you can. Yeah. The goops is my... Well, the disease was going to happen one way or the other. I just got to name it. And it was totally by accident, too, so it's just funny. I mean, this team is in great condition. We really can't complain, right? Besides the diseases, we're in great condition.
One less obstacle in our path.
Alright. We're gonna have a lot of mastery, which is really, really good. I think we have one more thing to do, and then one more fight or whatever. Yeah, besides not being in great condition, the team is in good condition, yeah. I'm just hoping we don't get... Oh, stairs. I'm just hoping we don't get an ambush. I don't think ambushes are a thing in this. I think you just kind of deal with... Oh, okay. Thank God I put on my combat items because I didn't think we were going straight into the... Okay.
The yeomanry fight harder alongside leaders they admire.
All right. Okay, who came up with this idea? Whose idea was this, eh? This is fine. Everything's fine. What's the worst that could happen, guys? I legitimately don't understand why everybody's freaking out. What are you guys freaking out about? Converts blind to dodge, vulnerable, weakness, and daze. Okay. Give me some dodge, and then withstand. Ow. Oh yeah, that worked out. These guys do also generate taunt, but because there's two of them, it doesn't really, like, do anything. Right? Like, okay. Yeah, good thing we had immovable tokens right there, yeah, for sure. I guess it does kind of make you split the damage once you get to that point. Hey, you should have dodged that, big guy. Just saying. You had dodge. You should have done something with it. Thankfully, we have a team that's actually pretty set to deal with these guys. Besides the fact they're both about to go berserk. Oh, wow. That's a lot of dot. That's really annoying, by the way. I don't think I have a way to dot them, so... Also, that Tarantism was very poorly timed. this your main team? No, we don't really have a main team right now. We're just kind of vibing. I can't kill him, so. Huh. Okay. Okay, that wasn't terrible. I mean, the shuffle's annoying, but yeah, this is the team for the stagecoach. This is the team for the stagecoach, but I wouldn't call it my main team. Yeah. But yeah, it is the stagecoach team. Get him in position. We don't have any paths right now. I haven't given anybody any paths. I don't know. I haven't really just been able to justify the cost of paths quite yet. Hey, that's not where I want him. Cold brew coffee right now. Shit's fire. Yeah. All right. At this point, we have the one guy. I'm not going to be super concerned about, like, yeah, he'll die. So, does he get like an on death's door buff like the knight? He feels like he would, but no. I would say we handled that very well. Fully healed up for the most part, a little bit of stress.
Even the greatest of threats.
That's 3 sieges that we've taken out in 2 days. That's great. Besides all the fucking diseases.
Tonic for the weary soul.
Sanguine's pretty good. We have 19 mastery points right now. All sieges are delayed by 3 days. Yes! Sturdy beams and stout hearts make for safer journeys. These newly reinforced phalanx barricades dissuade assault and buy us precious time. War Master Sigurd held fast against calls for his resignation in light of his appropriation of lumber stock. Show me a better use for these posts, he huffed. I'm waiting.
Seeking fortune and glory.
I'm
in
waiting.
This domain of the damned.
Okay, so we have 7 days to deal with that now. That's pretty good, man. Okay, great. We're in really, really good condition right now. The only thing we really, really need now at this point, I would say, is we need more money, obviously. I would really like to start kind of getting some paths in place. And we really need to start thinking about a lair boss just to get the trophy. But we do have a pet now, which is great. But we don't have a way to put it on quite yet. Okay, one thing I do... Okay, we do already have the disease cure thing for the physician, so let's just... Oh, it's so much money. We can make that cheaper, right?
For wealth no longer has meaning.
That's worth it.
If indeed it ever did.
Trantism on him, I don't care about. On her, I do. And then the goops, I do care about. A lot of money, but
undeniably effective.
I don't think it's perfect. I think, I don't know. I think it's really, really good. I think it adds a lot of good complexity to the game. I can see the quest line getting stale after a while, for sure. I also don't know why I haven't gotten any bodies. I guess you have to go through normal regions, not underground regions. I can see the quest line getting stale after a few playthroughs, but I think the rumors really help with that, like giving you just like little side quests to do. I do wish that hero goals were still a thing. Is there an upgrade guide? I know Shuffle's made a video on like the basics of kingdoms. I don't know if anybody's made like an upgrade guide yet. It's still very early on. Yeah, I'm thinking that Plague Doctor would probably be a good path. Right now we have enough money to buy 1 path worth of stuff. So we have to be like cautious about how we go with this. Oh, we do have some invigorating toxin. That is a way to deal with fatigue as well, which is useful. We have 5, 5, 5, and 5. It's really not bad, the fatigue here. I'm sure some people have seen it. I've seen the fight. I haven't played it myself, but I have seen it.
A new variable variable in the equation of your fate.
I would love to get... This is 20 to get them the veteran specialization, though. I just don't have the resources right now to be doing lots of goofy shit. Like, putting a pet on is, like... That's 30 right there to get a pet on. Is that worth it? Probably at this point. It does give us a huge advantage in fights. We do have the mastery trainer here, right? Yeah, so I can't change pass right now. We can do that in a bit. I think getting the pet on is going to be big for us. This is going to specialize this one. That's fine. We don't have a specialized Wainwright one yet, so we'll take it. It's the right option right now. Let's give these guys some trinkets too. You start everything over again. Yeah, each kingdom run itself is individual. Like if you start a new kingdom, you're starting from scratch, the whole thing.
It cannot fight.
Okay, so we have another heal option, which is good. Now what we need to start doing is figuring out trinkets, because we have an awful lot. What I'm gonna do, because I have the space, I'm just gonna take off everybody's trinkets, and we're just gonna kind of go through and figure out what's gonna work best for everybody. Do I have anything I can like drop immediately? Or do I have like a combat item slot I can take up? Just to give us some more space for the trinkets. Obviously she keeps that one. I really do want to try like some of the paths on Abomination and stuff. But we'll see. We shall see. Like Abomination, we have his trinket, so we should probably give him... Like, so this is a really solid set for like, if we wanted Alchemist Plague Doctor to make a comeback, we can definitely play around with that. If target has a strength token, plus 33% blight piercing. Really strong. On transform to beast form, get some additional effects. Cool. We give him more. We can also give him stress resist, which is nice if he's at high health. Yeah, I think the stress resist is going to be good for him. If we transform him at high health, there's a good chance he'll just resist all the stress and stuff that comes with that. I mean, he gets his like proper stuff, which is cool. All right, Leper back again. Hellion. Well, let's see. We can do Plague Doctor as an easy one, right?
Relief for those taxed by the hardships.
Like this is a pretty no-brainer thing for her. Right now, this basically gives her Alchemist without giving her Alchemist. I would say we definitely need to get her, like, Indiscriminate Science, yes. Upgraded, yes. Plague Grenade, yes. I know it's not as good anymore. It still needs to be upgraded. Great. Awesome. Lightning Gas, I think, is a really solid option, too, for the backline, because right now, what she's suffering from, or the change to her, means that you kind of have to swap between... that and that. Actually, I think OOP is also very good for her right now. Very, very solid choice. Yeah, they gave it a cooldown. Cooldown of 1. We can upgrade Playout. We've been using it. It's been solid. So that's good. Jester. What do we want Jester to have? We also can, like, swap in... what does Flag have on him? Nothing right now. Yeah. I mean, Flag having Clenching Claws is always a good option. So is him having Appalling Apron. This is a really solid set for him. I think Stone Mount still works well here for the withstand because he's still going to generate. Metal Pin. Let me see if I can find you some. Here we go. Mountain Lair Boss trophies yet? Are they worth the fight? Some of them are really good, yeah. I don't know if they're... I think they might need a little bit of tweaking still, but they are pretty good. Pretty good. Honestly, I still think this is like a really good choice for Hellion, at least right now. It gives her a lot of health. You know, and it at least gives us the advantage of it. Who have we not messed around with yet? Grave Robber? Let's see what she's got. Nothing. Clandestine Kate, obviously a really good choice for her. Less crit chance. I don't know if that's really that big a deal because she does already have like really good solid crit chance. So we could give that to her to kind of just like, she gets a bit more health. Yeah, she gets a little less crit, but she also just has such a high crit chance anyway that 5% isn't that big a deal. Have a good stream. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. We do need to upgrade some stuff on her though. This is I feel like this is a really solid. We've gotten to this like kind of mid ground where we've got most of our heroes in one spot. I've got a lot of mastery points to spend on them. I can start kind of getting them like feeling really solid and like where I want them, which is really, really good. We'll keep Absinthe on her. I think it's just a good tab. It's good to have a lot of ways to deal with healing. There's 3 trophies for the Tundra Lair. I'm not going to spoil them. I'm going to let people find them themselves. You can look them up if you really want to. They're there. They're out there. They exist. I'm going to grab these. We're also going to grab the food. That's all of our money, but that's good. We don't want to use all of our mastery because we do want to like try and keep some people you know, we want to keep some people going here. We found this to be a really solid combination. These two guys, they work really well together. Maybe we'll take these guys for a bit. I don't know why Flag is feeling so shitty right now. Flag's like, Oh, he got robust. That's great. Makes him pretty much immune to disease. Yeah, this is a solid enough team. We've got a healer. The only thing I don't really have is a stress healer. I guess we can toss on Endure if we wanted to. Like, we can go Toxic with him. It's fine. The problem I have right now is stress healing, because I don't have any stress healers, and I don't want the Jester to... I don't want to use the Jester in every run, you know? Like, there's almost a point of me that's like, maybe I give him... Instead of giving him this and this, we give him this. Like, and at least hope that he resists some of the stress, right? Apron is very good, but... Also, why do I not have IS on? I need IS. I don't have Crusader. That's the thing. I don't have Crusader or Mana Arms on this run. They're both those are the 2 heroes I didn't spawn with, so I'm a little SOL on that front. I have Vestal, I do, but I don't. But like, you know, she's not the best at it. So yeah, I'm a little stuck on that kind of point. He doesn't have a path where he stress heals. I mean, he can stress heal of Endure, but he eats the stress then. Yeah, Instructus Duelist is probably my only other realistic option. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shit, I know. I would love Crusader and I would love Mana Arms. I don't have either. The game picks some heroes that you don't get to have, and those were the 2 we didn't spawn, so... Starting team, you definitely need to be careful who you start with. Yeah, I would recommend probably being like Crusader, Mana Arms, and Plague Doctor, like on your starting team, and then you're like, or yeah, Crusader, Mana Arms, Jester, Plague Doctor. Make that your starting team, unless there's absolutely a hero you have to have, like Abomination. You really want to start with Bomb or something, like, and then you're feeling pretty set. You're like, okay, at least I've got this going for me. Boot all of the lair bosses and kingdoms. That'd be pretty funny if there was. Let's swap out Hellion. This is another thing we need to check is combat items. Make sure that we're all good on that front. Okay, he has that, which is good. Also, we can give these guys some trinkets while we're here, right? They may not be, like, using them right now, but we can still give them to them. Yeah, like, they have good options. I kind of want to keep the apron on me just because that is a good option to keep. I think Vestal, she only has one trinket right now, so we'll give her this one. And then we'll keep that for now. That's fine. Everybody's eaten, which is good. We do have a lot of poultices, which definitely helps, like when we're like figuring out where we want to go to. Good morning, Soup and Crackers. How's it going? So, all right, now we need to figure out what we want to do and where we want to go.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory.
Gendafino, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome on in.
Of the damned.
Ugh. We need to start going through some of the regions. That's what our main quest is at this point, just killing things. So we'll probably head this way. Maybe try to meet up with the guys here, depending on how the sieges play out the next couple turns. Unfortunately, oh god, I'm not gonna make it there. Ooh, Dark Impulse. Man, there's so many good like loot areas, but we're just not gonna be able to make it to them. The other thing we need to start doing is heading up here. We need to unlock this one, actually. That's something like we have to do. So let's start heading this way. We've got plenty of people over here. We'll let them all kind of rest up. We'll head over here to this camp. We'll go through the fetter here. And then we'll start making our way up here towards there. On that note, something we can do is I'll let the jester rest.
Distribute your champions judiciously.
We'll take some people with us, and so that way we can swap them out. If like something goes badly here, we can just easily swap them out and then build a new team on that. And that'll be good for us. So let's go to here. We're going through the fetter. I think we've got a lot of these inns mostly have been upgraded. The only ones we haven't been to, I think, are this one, and then this one in the bottom corner. We've not been to, but the others we've been to. I think we have one inn that has veterans, right? Yeah, this one has veterans. So that's a good inn. We don't need to worry about that one too much. Relationships haven't been that big an issue either, which is nice. They're off on their honeymoon, yeah. We do need to take fights. That is part of this quest line, is just taking fights where we can. But thankfully we have a pet now, so it gives us another healing option, which is always nice. No scouting, okay. I guess we know there is a fight this way, so we'll take that. They might get scouting out of it, who knows. Human bondage. Which one do you think is the hardest? Crypt Keeper, and is so far is probably one of the hardest enemies I've had to deal with from the catacombs. That guy's brutal. Combine him with like a bagman. The bagman's rough, dude, because he heals like a shit ton, dude. He healed him for 30. Like, we got him dead, and then he was like, I don't think so. Like, okay. Also, you guys need to be good about making me take glimmers. I'm gonna take the torchlight. I love the resources, but the combat items, A, are nice, and B, we do need to be cautionary about our torchlight. Worth locking in. Traveler's really solid. It gives you a lot of options for getting people to areas without them getting fatigued. So, like, if you really need the last-minute pinch hitter, like, our leper has been a pinch hitter in a couple fights because he's just been, like, able to get there. The other one is, I can't remember what it's called. There's one that lets you get, like, minus 20% max fatigue, so you only can go up to 30%, which you shouldn't really be getting that far anyway, but it can really help out. And just, like, even in the worst situation, it can't be that bad kind of deal. Every character into a waifu, even then, you would be less degenerate than shy. Probably, yeah. Oh yeah, these no longer are immobile. That's a huge change, by the way. So these fights got a lot easier. They also only penalize you 25% for range skills, not 50%. Which is a nice little change.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Definitely makes these fights a lot more bearable. Ooh, I need to swap these two, actually. Flag needs to be in rank 2, so you can do Lash's Gift. Yes, all the mini-bosses can show up in Kingdoms, I do believe. Oh yeah, that ignores guard when she's stealthed, so that was cool.
And apply it judiciously.
How's it going? Going well, cutie. How you doing? Well, door here.
There is comfort in company.
It still has very high move resist, so, like, it's still easier to move these guys than it is the other way around, but, like in this case, I can... Oh, no, I can't. I was like, oh, I can pull the... What is Icor here? There we go. Right now, our Plague Doctor is basically Alchemist again. with her quirks, or not her quirks, with her items. There we go, we got some to meet. What are the Abomb's archetypes? Disruptor, he's very good at stunning. Just, like, burst damage when you go into beast mode. He has some kind of, like, interesting mechanics on some of his paths where you can, like, steal tokens, he can stack damage. He can give regen to other people and other, like, Absolution on one of them, it, like, heals and regens the people next to him. So he's a bit of a mix of, like, burst damage and, like, disruption support, I would say. Yeah, he's very flexible. That's a good way of putting it, for sure. All right, let's sort. I want to see. So, the blood is mixed with some greenish, foul-smelling ooze. A chunk of chest and shoulder, left to rot in the sun, festering flesh, slick with fluid and rot. The arm of a soldier, powerless and putrid. Oh, that's powerless, that's crazy. A mangled foot ripped free at the ankle. This lump of sinew and muscle is unidentifiable. I think you need to get 3 from every region, I believe, so... he does stress damage on his initial turn, and then that's it. And you can lower that, right? So, like, unupgraded, transform does 1 stress plus a 33% chance to do more when he transforms, like 1 more. And then on... Now it's upgraded, it only does 1 stress. And, like, then that's it. He stresses himself when he's attacking, unless he's on Moribund, in which case he actually... Transforming gives him 4 stress, and then all of his attacks, like, reduce his stress by 2. And then he has 1 attack that gives him 4 stress, but it steals the tokens from every single enemy. which is crazy. Hey, Freak Show, how's it going? What day is it now? I don't know. I wish there was a way to check from up here. You know what I can do? Hey, Black Phillip, how's it going? Oh, no, I thought I could check on... whatever. It's fine. All right, Black Phillip is here to play, huh? Send him to the brig. We're decently into escalation 2 at this point. We'll double blind him. But yeah, it ended up being a great plan. Like, we ended up getting... We got rid of it. We took care of all the sieges. Nobody died. Like, it ended up working really well in our favor, which is awesome. Hell yeah. All those blinds coming in clutch. I say they came in clutch. Really, I just, like, made the turns last. Like, I just made the stuff last longer, I guess. But that's okay. Yeah, his ability to just, like, disrupt people is so potent. Of his constant shuffling. I love it. 65, 75. I'll go to 75% chance to crit. That's with reduced crit chance, by the way. Lots of misses. Get that corpse. Classic crit robber, yeah, we love her. I'm loving how many teams I've been playing with in this. It's like, it's just so fun to just like, oh, today we're doing this, now I'm doing this. Alright, we'll morb for you guys. If you guys want to see some morbs, we all want to see a little bit of morbing, you know? So that now stacks damage and crit every time we use it, which is kind of fun. Damn, he just morbed all... Yeah, he morbed so hard, it was kind of crazy. You guys see how much that morb happened? So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to turn him back now, reduce some of his stress. Gets a nice little bit of regen, and then we get the kill. So I would say in Wonder, I don't feel like he's too good, but I also haven't really messed with some of his other beast abilities quite yet. Yeah, we didn't get any more food out of that. So I think we have to just get one set of food from each region. I can't remember what region we've already done. I wish they kind of said, like, oh, these are the Tangle ones. These are the Tundra ones. These are the... Oh, yeah, I did. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Mad appreciation, my guy. They do? Oh, do they? Am I just being an idiot? Oh, they do. Hell yeah. Thank you. Tangle and Fetter. I just read the description. I didn't know. Imagine reading in Darkest Dungeon, guys. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Man, I'm hungry. Remember, guys, I am doing a Steam stream, an officially sponsored stream by Red Hook Studios. Well, sponsored by Red Hook Studios, for Red Hook Studios, later today, so keep that in mind. I'll really appreciate if you guys do want to come and just hang out, just support the channel. Well, I mean, support the workshop page, right? That's not about supporting my numbers as much as it is about supporting the devs and the awesome creation they've made. I'm gonna blind him because Hemic Rut is big doo-doo and we don't like it. We're not big fans of the Hemic Rots. Honestly, she's gonna like hit multiple ranks. Let's just move. Let's just. Why did that stress him out? Pacifist. Okay. Just try to move her back. There you go. She's a little less dangerous back here, I feel. Well, she gets nice fat regen now. Thankfully, we're actually still doing damage to her, which is funny. Ow. Good resist. Good job, Morbin guy. I mean, Big B. Alright. That just gets her dead. Steam stream? Yeah, we're doing. Yeah, so we're streaming to the Darkest Dungeon store page later today. So Red Hook is sponsoring that. They're actually having me like stream the game. I'll be doing like a fresh kingdom and showcasing the game off to people just so they can, you know, if people are still curious about it and they want to buy it, they can see somebody playing the game. How can I watch it? It'll be on the Steam store page. So if you go to Steam and you go to Darkest Dungeon 2's like store page, I'll be like on that page.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
It's going well, Crandall. It's going well. How you doing? And what's the move resist? It's not that high. The only reason I'm doing this is for the funny. Abomination is... his stud is goated, dude. It's so good.
Cut down these nightmares. And
There we
blaze
go.
the
Another
trail
10
of
resources. We'll take them. OnlyFans stream? No, it is not. It is a stream to the Steam store page. Not OnlyFans. Red Hook is not sponsoring that. Oh, the smelling salts have fatigue heal. Oh, that's cool. Nice. It removes stun and daze. Doing all right, yeah. I feel that. I feel the multitasking thing. I feel that on a spiritual level, my friend. Yes, indeed. Truly the goat. He is literally the goat, though. Like, he is actually a goat. Okay, he is a goat. Hell yeah. That was a good run. That was a good area. I think we'll go through the sprawl next.
into the wild country.
Yeah. I mean, we've got plenty of ways to deal with. Let's see how many sieges we get after this. Additional food scavenger camps. That's nice. With great pleasure, Forerunner Hurric announces that the recent charity drive in support of the Outriders Union was a resounding success. Surplus foodstuffs will be distributed at campsites across the kingdom, says for the Forerunner. Thanks to your generosity, we Outriders have more than we need. It is only right to return this bounty to those pressed by the current crisis. Buggy, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Man, I knew that would happen. I knew that would happen, guys. I knew that we'd get that. We have 6 days to deal with that one though, which is kind of nutty. Like that's a lot of time. There's no defenses there though, so we do need to be cautious. We need to deal with this one. We need to just get rid of it quickly. So we'll send a team over here. And then I think what we'll do is because we have some mastery saved up a little bit, I think. We need to get some more mastery. Get some more mastery. We'll play around with like getting occultist, runaway, duelist. I think we've already given these guys some upgrades. They've already got some. But we'll mess around with these guys and help them get all upgraded. We also might need to consider putting some paths on finally, which would be a good thing to do. And then 1, 2, 3. We have 3 days to get there from here. And then we can... This is a central point, so we'd probably be able to get pretty much anywhere we need to from here. Jester's just going to chill for now, probably. We do want to meet up with him again at some point. So I'm going to move the Jester over here. I'm going to move... Well, let's see if we need to change our team out. I don't know if we need to. I think we've actually got a pretty decent team, but let's take a look at what's going on here.
What fresh provocation will
What does the passive do on Intrepid? Intrepid's all about stacking damage. So every time she gets missed, she's gonna stack. Well, it depends on which if you're an aggressive or if you're in defensive stats, but she basically gets stronger the more she gets missed. But she also gets, like, she becomes a glass cannon, right? So she's going to take more damage, or she's going to be more susceptible to dot. So usually the way I play Intrepid is I'll try to get, like, 2 or 3 stacks on her with her dodge plus, and then I'll guard her the rest of the fight. I won't try to get, like, the max, like, 5 stacks, I think is what you can max to. I usually don't try to do that because it's asking for trouble. So I usually bring somebody who can guard her or taunt away the damage, and then I let her just do really good damage, not like incredible damage. But it's up to you how you want to play that. So, was there food here? Oh, we scavenge pipeweed. I think the camp thing is for tomorrow, not for today. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Hey, Renegon, how's it going? Yeah, exactly. It's an interesting path for sure. We got robust again. Robust actually pretty good for us because of the fact that it really helps us just stop getting diseases, which is really potent, or at least it lowers the chance. We're going to the sprawl here, and I think we're going to take everybody who's here. Yeah, we'll take everybody who's here. Might as well use these poultices to our advantage. Give everybody a little buff, make them a little harder to burn. Get some good resources here. How are we doing on relationships? You and Audrey have that. Yeah, it just lowers your stress a little bit, which gives us a better start. Let's swap out with somebody quickly. Also, we should take that. You can have that.
Rested, energized.
We'll have the Howling Wolves.
Ally for the Outriders.
Alright. We're gonna go ahead and set our route here. Remember, these guys will not help us in the siege, neither will the defenders who are already in there, or the actual militia. So then we'll build a new team, and then we'll split again from there. I want to start thinking about paths. I think getting the duelist to be Instructus is gonna be really useful for us. It's just gonna make her a fairly reliable stress healer. It's just gonna help us out. Yeah, they probably need give them some proper sitting animations or sitting poses for the boxes. I think they obviously just reuse the ins one, and it leaves a little bit to be desired. It's fine, it's just funky. And the catacomb, what is my favorite? There's a couple I really like. There's one you can get from the geode that's really interesting. It's called like the Stoic's Head or something, and it's kind of like reverse sparkle ball, or basically it gives you positive tokens when you hit things. I believe is how it works. It's pretty fun. I like it. Yeah, I think that one's pretty good. Let's go to the watchtower, and then well, actually they all want to go to question mark, so let's go question mark. We'll go in the middle one. There's like this Slimulet stuff, which is really fun. This is a weird mash. I've seen this mash before. It's a weird one.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously. Haste and carelessness, hallmarks of the unprepared.
Also, why did we start immobilized? Oh, clenching claws, right? Yeah.
A slow dissection.
6 blight. That's crazy good. Jeez, that's a lot of damage. Holy shit. I'd say, thankfully these guys haven't ignited yet, but... Infernal Taskmaster! Do you immediately try to change the path of the character? I haven't even touched paths yet, Parker. I haven't played enough to really say what I focus on yet. I would say mostly my focus is getting ins defendable, and probably mastery. I think that's the biggest thing for me so far, has been like making sure that I have as many of my heroes have like good kits as possible, so I don't have to worry, like if I have to pick them for a team or something, I don't have to worry about them like being all messed up or something, or not being able to like function properly. The transform time, probably not quite at that point now. My team's a little stressed right now. I don't really have a great way to deal with the stress, and honestly, he's just gonna be hitting into the riposte, so I need to be getting heals done.
Empowered, emboldened.
Hopefully this blind works. It didn't. Guys, it didn't work. Blade Tornado! Oh, that's from his thing, right? Yeah. Well, we could try to see what the effects are, huh? Let's go for it. First of all, let's get rid of some of that. +6 speed while on Death's Door, plus crit while on Death's Door. +25 death blow resist. Interesting. Also, where did the crit token come from? Oh, that came from this as well, right? No. Where did that crit token come from? Is that from this? Oh, is that part of his transform now on that side? Maybe it is. So he's got speed, but it dazes him now. Well, the random effects are these. These are the random effects. The speed and stuff. That's not the token didn't give him. It didn't give him the tokens. Are there not? The plus speed and plus 10% crit while on Death's Door. That's not normal to him, is it? Yeah, that's the tonic effect. But the really? The tokens are? Okay. The Kingdoms and Confessions are completely separate. You could buy or start Darkest Dungeon 2 for the first time ever, open up Kingdoms so you have every hero and every item unlocked. Well, every hero that you have purchased. Wait, what am... Where am I? That's not from the... What? The tokens are the random effect, but where does it say that he's getting that? This is only on transform to beast form. Add 2 random effects. Okay, fine. Where does it say when attacking somebody, I get 2 tokens? That's not... He's already transformed, so he just hit and he got another crit token and a block token. Is that worded incorrectly? It's not on the skill. I just used Rake. Something on the wagon. Thank you. It's the pet. He killed a corpse. That's what it is. I forgot we had the pet. Thank you.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Too many damn things going on in this game sometimes. You're just like, I don't understand. But I need chat to keep me in check, man. You guys know what's going on. I don't. All right, so we've got our corpses for the sprawl. So now we've got Tangle, Sprawl, and Fetter. So now we need Tundra and Shroud. And I think we get them all. I'm going to order a breakfast burrito because I know that by the time it's time for me to stream on the Steam page, which will be fairly soon, and I'm going to stop this stream in about an hour to give myself time to prep, because it takes a while to prep for Steam streams. They're kind of annoying. We're going to... I'm going to be hungry as AF, so I'm going to start getting some food over here. I would make myself something, but I'm also lazy. Go get a burrito from Badass Breakfast Burritos. Eggs, bacon, cheese, tater tots, caramelized onions, and spicy mayo. That sounds great, sure. I'll take that. Any drinks? Beverages. That's all just Coke. And a chocolate chip cookie, I'm good. I'll pass on the chocolate chip cookie. Thank you. Wow, direct to me, it's still gonna take fucking 40 minutes. That's crazy. When you complete all the body parts, you get to the next. The store is currently having orders. Okay, or currently having a difficulty accepting orders. So here's what happens when that's a thing. You take it off as an option, so that way I don't do that every time, and end up causing problems. Right? Breakfast already had dinner. It's still like the number 1 and the number 2 option is like, hey, by the way, you should order this. Like, great, that's fantastic, except I can't. Yeah, we'll just order from this place. This place is good. We'll get some horchata too, because this place has horchata. The other place didn't. And it's like $15 cheaper. And it's gonna be here in 10 minutes. Okay. So, all in all, that was a good thing that happened. Hey, Barryman, how you doing, by the way, bud? If I didn't say hi to you earlier, I'm sorry. Okay, alright. Fight. My path to deliverance lies through them! Does it now? We have a spicy boy in the back. One spicy boy!
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Yeah, that's why we had those poultices. Yeah! No! My stress is a little high right now, I will say. Get rid of all fatigue, that's good. That's great. Let's go ahead and pull her. Nice crit. I have a kitty before work conference day. That sounds horrendous. No, thank you. What I love about this guy, he's gonna be like, nah, you know, I don't think that guy should be up front. That would be bad for our team dynamic. I'll go toxic if I have to, it's fine. I'm hoping that some of the stress will be relieved by crits, but that's obviously not happening, so. Are we doing well? Yeah, we're doing well, man. We're doing well. We're having a good time with this, so. Having a lot of fun. Let's not pull that guy, huh? That kind of had the same effect, honestly, but that's okay. That should kill him. At 20% stress resist, it ain't doing it for us, huh? It just ain't doing it for us. How many deaths so far? None. We haven't had any deaths. Unless you're counting militia, in which case we've had a few. Physician's Guild seal? Yeah. Interesting. That's from a while ago. I kind of assumed that the on 3 regions thing would only last, like, for me going through 3 regions. It didn't matter if I kept the hero with me or not. But it looks like that's not how it works. So the way it operates is that hero gets it for 3 regions that they're active. Very cool. You know what? That's kind of fun that that doesn't trigger riposte.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
So yeah, he just gets regen for that. That's cool.
The past is gone.
I'm getting some seriously good resources here. I say seriously good. Yeah, we're doing pretty good though.
More arrive, foolishly seeking
Client Extra, thank
fortune
you much
and
for the follow. I
glory
appreciate it.
in this domain of the damned.
Feel about the new pet? It's interesting. I haven't messed around with it yet. I feel like I would need to play with it in... I don't know. I don't know how it works in Kingdoms, because once you get it, is that when the cat food starts spawning? Or, like, I don't know how that works. But in Confessions, it kind of makes more sense, because you start with the cat food. If you guys haven't seen, there's a new pet. There's a cat pet. Which is an interesting pet, because it basically works off of... You get cat food, and then when you feed somebody the cat food, which is weird, I'm assuming it's them feeding the cat. That's what it's implied. It like splits it, or it like gives you like different effects based on what you have on your stagecoach. It's interesting. What do you think about the mixed review on the DLC? I haven't even seen the reviews. I'm assuming a lot of people were initially upset because they didn't have access to Abomination from the get-go. If in Kingdoms, and they've since changed that, but it might be damage done on it. I mean, I don't really care. I think it's great. I think people just react heavily and then just, you know, they do what reviewers do, which is they fight with their words, and that's the way you should do things a lot of times, so. Yeah, the new patch allows you so you can just play. I think what they really wanted to do is just kind of make people check out the confession shrines, which I get because they spent a lot of time, effort, energy, and money on those confession shrines. But I also understand that it's like, hey, you know, people are paying for him, just give him access immediately. At least with the Crusader, you had Sahar as well, which helped with the, like, oh shit, like, you know, I at least get one hero right off the bat, and then the other one I have to work for. Guy's so stressed out. Yeah, he's always stressed. Not ddII 1.5. So are they reviewing on Inhuman Bondage, or are they reviewing on the base game? Because the Kingdoms is base game, or are people just messing up both of it? I don't know. It's kind of confusing. I can get why people are a little confused by it. New stagecoach item is very weird. Which stagecoach item? Do you mean the like the new pet, or what? Oh, for what I've seen, yeah. People were gonna complain. I mean, I think this is really solid, but again, I think the devs were very clear about the fact that this wasn't gonna be Darkest Dungeon 1 again. But again, a lot of people didn't listen. I don't know. It's got elements of ddII 1, but like Chris and Tyler have been very clear about that, like, that it wasn't, and if people are upset by that, then I don't know what to tell them besides get over it. I personally like this better than ddI. Absolutely, I think this is a better. I think this is way more complex than ddI. ddI, once you figure out the system, it's like you just upgrade the same stuff at the same time. You go to the dungeons at the right time. The only like RNG when it comes to the actual like management side of it is basically the spawn rates of like trinkets, or you know which ones give you the best options as far as, you know, getting the loot you need when you need it. But that's it. I feel like so far I've had multiple times I'm like, God, I've got to split my team up, and I have to like move this guy over here and then this guy over here. I feel a lot more like strategic with this. The one that lowers your max flame to fit, it lowers it down by 15, I think. I don't think it lowers it to 50. You're talking about the moonlit like torch from the catacombs, and then it gives you a buff for the rest of that fight if the torch is under 50 on whichever hero you use it on, right? It's an interesting one. It's an item that people have been asking for since early access. Everybody's like been like, I want an item that lets me lower the torchlight, so we have it now. So what's the new pet? Perlid feline, I think it's called, or something along those lines. It's a cat, and it basically gives you whichever hero you use. You have to get a combat item called cat food, and when you use it on a hero, they get an effect based on the different kinds of stagecoach items you have. So the idea is that you kind of want to get one of each kind of stagecoach item, like one luxury, one road gear, one scouting, because then it'll give you up to 4 different effects. One is regen, one is like a positive token or something, one is like, I can't remember all of them off the top of my head. That caps, oh yeah, there is one that caps your flame at 50. Yes, you're correct. Sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah, there's a new stagecoach item that caps your flame at 50%. You're totally right. Yeah, that's all. That is interesting. It's really good with sluice trinkets. If you're going hardcore for like sluice trinkets or like low light quirks, if you have a few of those, which there are quite a few of those in the game, like Lurker and I think Shadowborn technically is a low light one, right? And there's others that have like low light effects. It can be really good. I think it's niche, but it's in the game, so you know, if you want to like lean into that, then by all means go for it. Minus 25 torch for the food, or we take the. I'm gonna take. We have food. We don't need food. It's not the best food, but if we can get this in like really upgraded, it's gonna feel really good. Awesome of Infernal Flames too. Yeah, if you you're playing on Confessions, I think it works a lot better, right? I think that's kind of how it plans out there. Hi, baby. Hi, baby doggo. Hi, baby doggo. Hi, sweet baby doggo. Stunning the actions are good. Oh, I forgot that we have a. Whoops. Double Rot Claw on 0 torchlight. Oh, oof. That's unfortunate. They're bigger than us. We already got the body parts from this region.
By accumulation.
Combined, or it'll be one. I think it'll initially be one faction at a time, but it may eventually change some more. I don't know, but I think initially, probably yes, it'll be one faction at a time. They won't want to like split things up too much. It'll cause problems. This isn't good. I can't move anyway. Yeah, these guys are very nasty.
Cooperation is the key.
Okay, that worked perfectly. Okay. One dead. Yeah, this set of enemies, this combination can get really rough really fast. Get some heals on some people. Should be fine. I'm gonna come out of this looking all right. A little bit of stress, but like that's fine.
The unrelenting application of violence yields more.
Yeah, the action economy definitely isn't in their favor. I'm glad they're not like pit fighters with like extra actions. You know, that would be
Stands
really rough.
sturdier than it once was. But
God, I really dislike that you can get 15% sometimes. That is a lot, dude. More oases, field hospitals, and hoarders in the Tundra, which is pretty good for us, actually, considering that we want to go to the Tundra. Honestly, I'm not even super stressed about this inn. This inn is like whatever for me. Got slapped with 20 yesterday. Oh. So this is pretty good. We get additional 3 inn materials for every time that we go here, or like every time we would get in materials, we get 3 more.
each improvement.
We have 80 on the upgrades for this inn.
Of your fate.
There's 6 mastery points. I don't think we have any inns that are specialized in mastery trainer, right? 22%. 0%. That's not a in. I haven't even gone up there yet. Yeah, so this could be a good one to upgrade for Mastery Trainer. Didn't expect a final boss. Yeah, there is a final boss, yeah. My food's about to be here too. All right, my order is complete. BRB. You guys ever had a good horchata? Is it Wolf? No, it's not Wolf. All right. I got a burrito. We're going to eat-o. We got about probably not like 30 minutes before. Oh, gosh. That just tried to roll off my desk. That would have been fun. Before we call it. Yeah, I'm really not worried about this in. I'm being totally honest. We can send people that way.
Anticipate, adapt, and reposition.
Just to do it. I would also like horchata on a burrito. It's a steak and egg burrito with tater tots. We, on the other hand, want to go over here. But I do think it's time for us to invest in a path. I think specifically we want duelists instruct this path. And then it's going to be a good one for us because we're just so low on stress healers. I'm going to order horchata now. Excellent. We don't need to upgrade further in here to get that. But I think it would be a good idea for us to. Also do think we should probably try to upgrade that as well. And probably the Wainwright while we're at it.
An army cannot long stand if inadequately resourced. Tend the fires.
That reduces the price greatly, too.
Haggard end.
We can actually afford the capstone if we wanted to. Hey, I got an achievement. Yay. Okay. Well, we're fully upgraded there now. We can also start considering upgrading these at some point. What is duelists? Gain on killing blow -2 stress. That's nutty. Really good time for the mustache camera. Thank you. Sorry, I know eating on stream is like a big pet peeve for a lot of people, but I need to eat, and I got much time, so yeah, 12 relics to cost the Butcher Path is really good. That makes it much more affordable for us. Oh, we also got an additional mastery point because of the capstone, huh? Okay. So, Ruthless Instruction gets upgraded. We'll probably take off Flick. It's been a while since I've played with this. There's maybe some again value. There's probably some again value here. If we really wanted to play that. Yeah. Meditation and feed, the only things you need. I do wish there was a way to see what the paths did. like, without me buying them. Because I don't actually really know what his paths do, so... It's a bit of a difficult thing unless I knew what it was doing. A reposition will be good. He was good. Oh, yeah. Does Unchain give Absolution to Stress Heal? Effective beast skills, Slam and Instinct. Hmm. Oh, fuck it. Oh, it gave me all my mastery back. That's why. I forgot about that. I was like, oh yeah, it gave us mastery points back. No, that's not how that works. It does. Targets adjacent. Nice. Makes dealing soldiers and knights so much easier. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, so this no longer stuns. Interesting. But that's fine, I guess. -2 stress when the target's combo. That's pretty good. Yeah, it is uncapped, isn't it? So you can just do it whenever. This is also going to be a great ability when we're going to the Tundra. Very interesting. Well, at least we have a stress healer now. Like another stress healer, which is good. Let's upgrade Battlefield Medicine. Oh, we do have to think about other heroes too, huh? All right, let's think about Bounty Hunter. Poor Bounty Hunter. Let's bring it. Let's see what he's got.
And experience.
What does he need?
This one will serve.
We could also think about doing some of these hero upgrades. Lowers the fatigue limit. Fatigue limit increases bleed resist, move resist. Wow, increases blight, move, and debuff resist, and fatigue limit. That's a lot. Same here. That's a lot of stuff. Kind of cool. I just kind of want to mess around with clicking different things and see what they do. Upgraded uppercut would be very good for us. Sure. I think that could be good. Doing good, Yug. How about yourself? I think Paracelsus needs a break. I think it's time for a cultist to come on in here. Shine. Bright like a diamond. Max fatigue, I believe, base is 50%, according to Zero when he was in here. 50%, but... A doggo is looking at me. Finally done with the body parts quest. Now my inventory can breathe. Yay! Yeah, that's good. Look at that. That's a big old inn. Oh, my puppy needs to go potty. You need to go potty. You need to go potty outside. Yeah, you do. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Sorry, I know I've taken a little bit of a break here, but... Whoa! 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 Oh no! Oh no! No! I don't like that. Not one bit. No, thank you. Yeah, we've been plowing, just fucking plowing through. Like, oh yeah, just fucking plow me. I swear to God, I get rabies, I'm gonna freak out. You motherfucking goddamn fucking stupid fucking game with your stupid fucking things that you like to do to me. Like, give me fucking rabies when I say you don't give it to me. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Alright, pray for a resolute, guys. Resolute. Oh my fucking God. Shamblerino. Here he goes. Didn't miss. That could be a worse shuffle. It is annoying because we are going to end up with a position 1 plague doctor. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and just start getting blights into this guy. So if you're fighting the shambler, I will say that dots are probably your best friend here. They're pretty susceptible to them. These guys don't have much health, but they do become very deadly very quickly. And if you can just get dots into them before they start doing crazy stuff, you can just remove them pretty quickly. The shambler's also just not very strong these days. Was definitely tougher at one point. Back in my day, shamblers are a real threat. Yeah, they can become very threatening. Like, they buff themselves of every round, every time they hit, and that buff is no joke. This is the first buff, and that's +3 speed, +50% damage, or +5% crit. Yeah, that ain't no fucking joke. Thankfully, we do get to go. We've got a really fast team here as well, which is great. So we're just all like rolling before him. So he's dead. He's no death blow resist, and that's it. That's the fight. Bro, just kicked a dog in the face. What the hell?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Fuck off, ninja. Ah, this fucking skip is so fucking annoying. Fuck you, Knight. What you gonna do about it? Where you gonna go? You can't get to me. Fuck you.
I don't know what made that noise. I'm just gonna...
All right, we're back. Dog needs out. Yeah, she did. She did. She needed it. All right. All right, we're gonna do this Tundra, and then that'll probably be it for this stream, and then we'll be live on the Steam page after this. So let's double check our team here, make sure we're feeling okay. We do have ways to deal with the stress. I'm a little worried about this. Well, it's only a little bit. It should be fine. I don't think we need that set of combat items there. Let's like swap somebody out. Who had better combat items?
A new ally for the Outriders.
Anybody got any combat items that we want? Trinkets that we want? No. He has clenching claws, which we probably want to have on somebody, and the pull, which is good. Swap you back with Abomination. Give you the claws. That's still a really good thing for him. I don't want her having Bugle, honestly. Sure, she can have that. And not the best set of trinkets in the world for these guys. We can probably afford a different trinket. Didn't notify what I missed. We've done some stuff. That's about it. Went through a few regions. We got some body parts. Feeling pretty good.
Fairly priced.
Yeah, this is a good item. Let's grab that for Occultist. For sure, a good item there. I'm gonna drop that. Some combat items could be really strong for us. Oh, the clotting powders will be nice. We're going into Tundra, so we're probably gonna need these for stress reduction to a degree. How are relationships looking? Is anybody like bad? Or like on the cusp of going up? Nope, okay, that's good. Worth for this kind of combat item is good. We'll take it. Just we have. We also have the coil chain, which is really strong. He has a pole. We have 2 poles on this team. I don't think we need another one, right? So let's go. It is good on dodge riposte, but we already have a guard on her, which is already pretty good. We need to actually swap out her abilities. Disengage here. Flick for again. And yeah, we should be good. All right, Wainwright. We'll spend the money.
The roads are rife with peril.
Let's go.
A little protection is always welcome.
What's the salt looking bag on the top? That is the packet of salt, quite literally. And why are there so many? What is this indication?
Cling stubbornly to these icy peaks.
What is this symbol? Oh, that's we're getting the benefits from this inn. Ah, okay. So we're getting the resistance encounter scouting location. Oh, very nice. That's how that shows. Okay, cool. It gives you, it lowers enemies or increases your debuff resist, I believe, and then you can heal stress when you resist debuffs. It's kind of like the powders, but for debuff resist. It also removes slime tokens. All right, Tundra. Do we have a lair? We don't have a lair. A lair would be pretty fun, but we do not have one. Do I need a hospital? Not desperately. Let's take the fights.
Think carefully. Today's oversight is tomorrow's regret.
Yeah, there's also a stagecoach item called Barrel of Salt that produces salt, I believe. And it has like some other, like when you stack salt, it gives you something else. First things are your skills first. It's a combination of the both. You definitely need skills. I would say early on the defense isn't as important because you're gonna have less sieges and you're gonna be able to kind of deal with them easier. But if you're gonna focus on mastery, focus on it early, get like 1 or 2 really solid teams, and then start working on upgrading the militia as you go around. Because it just makes your life a lot easier when you know you can send a hero and they have like some veteran backup, and you're like, okay, you can split your teams easier. It gives you more reach without having to worry so much that it's just gonna kill you immediately or something. Hey Stars, how's it going? They need to give altars their own like thing, like an altar ability or buff, because none of these apply. So they need to like give them that, so that way they can have some like. Right now, all they are like heal and buff bots. Like that's it, which is like fine. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but. I should put him in rank 2. Oh, that does put him in rank 2. Oh, that moves him back. Oh, and that moves him forward. Oh, we're learning. This is the Fiend or Unchained. This is Unchained, right? Okay, cool. So now he moves people around. That's actually really good for It's really good for like the catacombs and stuff. Gives you a lot of value on that. It's a way to disable the fight animation? What do you mean by the fight? Like, all these animations? No, there's no way to disable any of these animations. I just want to see this in action. Wow, that's so strong. No wonder that has a cap, because that's a little cap. That's crazy. Oh, these two are gonna synergize well together. Oh, my headset's about to die. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Beast, what? Beast Bile hits every rank. Target 1 blight minus their... What? I want Josephine. We have Josephine at home. Yeah, that's necrosis value insane. That's pretty gnarly. That's a cool way of doing that, yeah. He's dead, right? Yeah. Practically made, yeah. Definitely feels like it's pretty much made for that. I have to remember this doesn't pull anymore. It's yeah, it's different. That's just fine. Different isn't bad. Made for Yellow Hand Grapeshot Blast. Yeah, he definitely seems to be. He seems to almost be setting up dots, which is a really interesting way of doing things. Especially this one that debuffs everybody's dot resist. That's really cool. The crit was unfortunate there. Okay, so yeah. Insane croc value. There is some really good hidden croc value here. Very interesting path. Very flexible.
Another impediment.
This team is way more fluid than I thought it was. Just because of the way that he operates right now. Game before it, I love that. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to see that for sure. You know what we could give him? We can give him the coil chain. By the way, if you use coil chain on Abomination against the Crypt Keeper, that's an achievement. So like 3 chains, because they all have a chain, and then he's holding an additional one. That's some great end of fight like value right there. Remember, oh yeah, I do have to remember I carry Neater Pet. Thank you. I genuinely have forgotten.
Greater threats await those who dare.
There we go. We got our Tundra meat, so that just leaves the Shroud now. My poor inventory, man. But that is the point. Yeah, coiled, that's going to be really good for him because it just lets us... Because I was like, oh, I'm not going to use it because I don't have the mobility, or I already have too many of them, but that's not the case anymore, so... let's go for this one because we are less likely to have something bad happen.
A welcome reprieve.
Teams of 4. It really depends, Wolf, on what your needs are. Like recently we had a time where we needed to split into like 3 different teams with some flares and go defend 3 different ends. I generally like to keep like clusters of heroes in the center, and then as sieges pop up, I'll send out like teams as needed. Do keep in mind that don't just send random heroes. Try to send heroes that will synergize like well together, because it does make a difference. He's got some... Only the Shroud for the meat is missing, yeah. Yeah, I found that doing that also allows you to like get like some centered ins that are really good at like... if you get one that's really, those few centered ins, you want one that's like a good physician, one that's a good mastery trainer, and they should all. I think you should get the unlock basic provisioner on all of them because it just really expands your options. But then you can have one that's like a more advanced provisioner. I don't think you need much in terms of the Wainwright advanced upgrades that much. Like you definitely need one place to do it, but like if you've got a trophy, you know, do you really need to be going to like 4 different places? Like, you know, you kind of have like one spot that you probably want to go to do that. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I feel like you don't need like it as desperately like all the time. I have to remember that when the target is marked, this one will do... What does this do an upgrade? Target is marked. I don't know if I care for that. Minus 10% stun resist on the target. Because I just don't think it's... I mean, I guess it maybe it's synergized with somebody else. It sets up other people's stuns, but I don't know.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory. in
Last
this domain
Shinobi.
of the
Thank you very much for following. I
damned.
appreciate it. Welcome on in. Great name, by the way. Yeah, we don't really need the... We didn't need the carrying gear there. That's such a good ability. Combine that with Crusader on like Templar Crusader, and you're off to the freaking races, my guy. Like it heals him and it regens him. Like, yeah. It should tell you what to do. I think you have to deliver it to the inn, if I'm recalling correctly, but I might be wrong on that. It's been a while since I've gotten to that stage of the quest, honestly. But I can't recall what the exact requirement is. I think maybe it says on the stagecoach item. Let's double check. It's either that or you have to like take it to a node. I can't recall what it is though, so sorry, not much help. I'm sure somebody in the Discord, Dark Sun Discord, can help you. You definitely have all the meat, right? Or are you just asking me like, what are we gonna do with it when we get it done? Because you have to get one from every region, right? So you're gonna have Sprawl, Shroud, Tundra, Tangle, and Fetter. So make sure, I think a lot of people have forgotten you have to get them from the Tangle as well, because or the Tundra, because it's a new region. But make sure you're all the slots in the coach. Okay, yeah, I think you take it to an inn. Maybe it has to be a creature den. I don't know off the top of my head. I wish I could give you a better answer. Sorry. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I really appreciate that. Yeah, some of them can be a little tough to figure out for sure. All right. Heck yeah. I know it's a bit of a shorter stream today, but I think that's going to do it for us today because I have to start getting ready. Ooh, creature of comfort. 100% fatigue healing at the inn. And then inspires peasant militia and grants them tokens during combat. This one's huge.
More arrive,
really
foolishly
good.
seeking fortune and glory in this
Tikis.
domain
Thank you very much for the follow. I
of the
appreciate it.
damned.
Brings new obstacles.
Champion enemies have an increased chance to spawn in the Tundra, which is interesting. And we get a siege. We definitely need to defend that inn. If we're gonna pick an inn to defend, I'd rather defend that one. But we still have 6 days to do it, so that's plenty of time. Not and always fighting kingdoms. No, cultist fights are only in the Tundra now. They've been relegated to a region faction. You don't get them all over the place. All right, everybody. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a shorter stream today, but we're gonna go ahead and end the video here. If you're watching on YouTube, I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and end that stream now. I will be live again. I'm going live on the Steam store page in 2 hours. It's 9 o'clock my time, so it's 8. Yeah, 2 hours. I'll be live on the Steam store page, so you can support me over there. You just go to the store page for Darkest Dungeon 2. You'll see me there. There'll be a lot of new people who've never played the game or don't know much about the game who are there. So if you want to come hang out, answer questions, talk to people, build up hype, get them interested in the game, I know I would appreciate it. The more people who are interested in the game, the more people watch my content. But I also just think it's genuinely a good game and people should know about it. So, again, I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for being here.